Shalom, shalom. Yahweh Bashem, I'd like to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem Kar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and salutations to the elect brothers pushing this truth with sincerity. All right, right now, we in a time where, us brothers stay on our watch and see what's coming down the pipeline majority of our days, or the time that we spend throughout our days, and rather if we at home or at work, we stay posted to the news and see what's going on around the world. And as we do so, we do see things unraveling and being revealed, but yet we still remain on our watch, and we know that these things may come across as being to that point, but we know that things must occur before judgment is actually being done here, brought here to this earth, mainly to Great Babylon, which is modern day America. All right. So just like we seen in the last few days, where things was boiling to the point where we, was hoping, we do understand that this is a government that's orchestrated. All right. We do know that these nations sit at the round table and discuss things way before we hear it on the news. All right. Meaning, when things play out, it was already, thought of, and whatever reaction or whatever actions take place was already, manipulated. So don't get uh don't get discouraged over what you see and think that just because it didn't actually cause nukes to start flying that we're not in the end. You understand? Because brothers hope for the ending, and then when it doesn't come, some brothers get discouraged and fall out, you know. So this is just to keep y'all, a faith booster in mind, to keep y'all prayed up, and continue to send up them curses that these people be brought down, and judgment day does arrive. Don't lose the faith because you see that things is de-escalating, and ceasefires are being drawn and called. It's going to happen. These things, you know it's not an overnight situation, as you can see. All right. But the Lord definitely has his plan set up for them, even though they think they're in control, to the point where they could stage a false flag or whatever have you, to bring out whatever situation that they want to bring out. Because then ultimately it's the Lord's power that they even, whatever thoughts they do come up with. All right. So the same way that the disciples was asking Yahweh Shah for the signs and the wonders, we sit and wait for those signs and wonders as well. But the Lord, he breaks it down the way he wants to break it down, you know? So just because you don't see it right now or during the summer, you never know. So what you could do is just try to stay in the spirit, stay prayed up, and Lord willing, things transpire sooner than later, you know? Me personally, I want to see, the day of judgment and possibly walk through it. But I also know that, there's prophets who came and went, still having the faith and still believing, but they fleshly bodies had to go, you know. But they still here in the spirit because, you know, the prophets reincarnate. So, you know, in any case, you're going to see it, whether it's physically or, you know, being brought back through another vessel and seeing it. Just stay in the spirit. All right. Lord willing, I hope that was edifying. Until next time, shalom.